Let's face it, striking up small talk with anyone can be difficult at times, but if it's someone you like, even more of a challenge. Let's bin the regular boring questions and get her really talking by asking her some seriously different, deep, funny, and thought-provoking questions like we've compiled in our list today. Even if things don't go far from there, at least she'll remember you for trying to be original. Best questions to ask a girl you like. Best friends forever. Girls always have a special best friend, so ask her about that friend and what makes their relationship so special. You'll glean a lot about the qualities that are important to her by this simple question. Spill the beans. Ask a girl what her secret skill is, and you might be pleasantly surprised. If she's totally into you, her reply might not be YouTube friendly. Girls generally like to brag just a little, and you'll learn a lot about her from this question. If she tells you she makes the best short crust pie in the world, hold on to her for dear life. Deal breaker. Asking a girl what her relationship deal breaker is not only a great way to break the ice, but you can also know what to steer clear from in the future. Picture perfect. Ask her what her perfect room would look like, and you get great insight into her style, taste, and preferences, and who doesn't like to fantasize about their perfect living abode? If you can dream it, do it. Asking a girl about what she's always wanted to do shows that you're genuinely interested in her and her future dreams. It's a question that is hardly ever asked, but means a lot to a person when they're given the opportunity to chat about their aspirations. Who knows, you might be able to make her dreams come true one day. A little freaky. You can take this next question either way, depending on how intimately you'd like to get to know her. Ask her what gives her the creeps for a more lighthearted reply, or you could ask her what her real fears are, and be prepared for some deep answers if you choose to go down that road. Give it some thought. If you're not in a hurry with the conversation, then ask her what person has had the biggest impact on her life. She'll need to give this one some thought, which gives you time to study her too. She'll divulge a story about her past, which is never a bad thing. And you've given her an opportunity to speak about someone that she probably hasn't thought about in years. Childhood memory. We all had one. So what was hers? Ask her what her favorite childhood toy was and whatever happened to that toy. You might end up with a rather hilarious answer. Remember to share your toy with her so she doesn't feel shy about what she's just shared with you. Dig a little. This question is so innocent, but can really get a girl talking. What pets did you have when you were growing up? You're bound to hear some lovely stories, and she'll be happy to reminisce with you. Explore the inner geek. This is such an out-of-the-box question that you'd have to be sure of the girl before you ask it. It can go either way. She's either gonna think you're way too weird for her, or she's gonna love you for the question. In what way do you believe the world will change if superheroes and villains really existed? The question is super because you can really get her imagination going, and she'll in turn appreciate your creativity. Welcome home. A great conversation starter is to find out what her preference is in housing. What would she prefer? A huge mansion in a suburb, or a smaller house with an incredible view? That'll give you a good insight into her personality. Gift of love. It's easy to ask someone what's the best gift they've ever given, but what about the best gift they've ever received? She'll feel good about herself remembering the amazing gift she once gave to someone, plus it might give you an idea of the kind of gift you might give one day if you play your cards right. Let's celebrate. Everyone has a favorite day of the year, so what's hers? If she loves dressing up, it's probably Halloween. If it's family and gifts, more than likely Christmas. In being the center of attention and receiving gifts, then it's definitely her birthday. Let's have some fun. This next question works well if you're new to a city or don't get out much by yourself. Ask her what she does for fun. This gives you a great idea of what activities she enjoys doing, and will provide you with a few ideas of what you can do for maybe a first date. Shake on it. Silly questions are great to not only get chatting to a girl, but to also get her to smile. Double bonus. This is a bit different and could be fun. Ask her what she would replace a handshake with if she could change the customary greeting. You might be surprised at her suggestions, and you could even try a few of them, which means physical contact. Make that a triple bonus. Dream big. A good question to get fabulous insight into the girl you like is to ask her the following. If you woke up tomorrow with a brand new quality, talent, or ability, what would it be and why? Top of the list. Want to figure out what's important to her in terms of physical stuff? Ask her what she would grab first if her house were on fire and she had to escape in a hurry. Top me up. Asking any questions about relaxing at the end of a workday work well because it immediately makes the recipient feel more relaxed. Question her about her habits after a long day at work. Does she like watching TV? Does she like going for a run, taking the dogs for a walk? Brilliant if you enjoy the same things she does. The future starts now. Asking about her dream job is a perfect way for you to gauge a bit about her personality. Is she an ambitious, hardworking, and driven individual, or is she waiting for her Prince Charming to sweep her off her feet and look after her for the rest of her life? Instant fame. There are a few angles of this next question, so use what you feel works well in the situation. You could either ask her what movie or book character she believes she most resembles, or you could see which actress she wishes she could be more like. If you don't feel comfortable with either, an easy question is to just ask what kind of movies or books she's into. Chow down. This is a great question, and it will quickly tell you loads about her. Pose the question as follows. If you could have dinner with anybody, past or present, who would it be and why? Music to my ears. Taste in music can make or break a relationship, we are not kidding. So the answer to this question will either have you sticking around or running for the hills. If you got stuck in an elevator and could only choose one song to listen to repeatedly, what song would it be? Joke's on you. Talking about pranks usually makes people grin and remember one that was played on them or one that they played on someone else, so asking about pranks will definitely get a good response from her. Trust me. This is a question that a girl would only answer truthfully if she trusts you and respects you, because it's not the kind of information she's gonna give up easily. Ask her, what's one thing that a person wouldn't be able to guess about her? You might be pleasantly surprised by what she shares with you. Sleep on it. Dreams make for great conversations because we've all had them, so finding out about her dreams is sure to get the conversation flowing. Bring back memories. If you're keen to invest in this relationship, ask her about someone that she hasn't spoken to in ages, and if she knows if they're doing all right. Granted, you won't know the person, but it's obviously important to her, and she will appreciate the effort. It's showtime. Alright, almost every girl has a favorite Disney movie, and she'll be blown away if you ask her about her favorite one. You'll score extra points for watching it with her. The Parent Trap. Questioning her about her parents will provide you with a lot of information about not only her, but her family dynamics too. If she's close to her parents and her family, she'll be better equipped to deal with relationships. Great role models will only influence her relationship with you in good ways. Fun and games. Not all questions need to be as serious as some of the ones on this list. This one is just crazy, but totally fun. If you were an action figure, what accessories would you come with? Now, wait for some hilarious answers. Work for it. Asking about the worst job a person has ever had can always reap many funny stories. It's a winning question for any person in any situation. Growing pains. It's not often we're given an opportunity to talk about our past, so asking a question like, what was cool about where you grew up, will certainly have her thinking. Even if her childhood wasn't the best, the way the question is phrased makes one bring out the positive despite the presence of negativity. Live a little. Asking about the most spontaneous thing she's ever done will provide you with a wealth of information. Is she a risk taker, or does she prefer to play it safe? Her answer will either have you staying or moving on. My happy place. If you were asked this question, you'd be interested in the person who asked it, because it shows care and interest. Where is your happy place? This gets her to open up about what makes her happy, and she'll like you more for asking. You wear it well. This is a fun question, and she'll enjoy answering it. If you were forced to wear one outfit for the rest of your life, what would it be? Bring out your inner animal. If there's a girl you like and the conversation is slowing down, have some fun with this question and ask her what she thinks her spirit animal is. You might be surprised to see what animal she feels deeply connected to. It's a perfect day. Asking her about her perfect day is a simple question that actually divulges a lot. Our perfect day is something that doesn't happen often, and if things go well between the two of you, you could be the one to make her perfect day a reality. Bonding time. This is an easy question that you can both get pleasure out of, because the chances of you both having watched the same thing are very high. Ask her what her favorite cartoon was when she was a child. She'll be reliving some very good childhood memories. Take heed. This is a question that needs to be asked because you can avoid doing many of these things. What do couples do that seriously bother her? Now, make a mental note and never do any of those things, ever. These questions are not only great to use on girls, but guys too. Let's see if we can maybe answer some of them. What about number 27? My favorite holiday is just around the corner. You guessed it, it's Christmas. What are your favorite holidays to celebrate? Let us know in the comments below. 1. Live your life. The final question is a great one because whatever she replies is very important to her. What is something that everyone should try at least once in their lives? You might even be able to make this a reality for her one day. And good luck! Thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video over here, and subscribe for more right over here.